Hello, everyone. This is Daniel. I'm going to be telling you how Jesus can tell you exactly in signs. Now, did you know that Jesus can tell you in signs in dreams, in weather and events, all the revelation events? And the last one is daily commute stuff, like maybe your computer's talking about let's say cats not caring about each other or animals not giving a darn about anything. Or in matter of fact, you can see that, or you can see that. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. I'm all set. All right. I'm all set. Sorry about that, guys. Just go to 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I'll tell you that. But like basically, animals not giving any care for anything, or then the television saying, "Oh, the Trump doesn't care about anything," and then all of a sudden the television goes to the Grinch not caring about anything. Everything like that. Or another sign is, let's say there's another sign that you may have missed, like there's this, let's say, worldly stuff, and then there's all kinds of prostitutes, and then you see another one on television of advertisements of all that stuff that you were not supposed to see. And God giving you an example of what you should not see. Or maybe it's about being greedy, and then there's greed on YouTube, and then suddenly you see greed on television from another channel other than the news source. And you're wondering, okay, how is this even working? Am I being greedy? Or maybe, let's say, you're being possessed. You're seeing videos on YouTube about demonic possession, and then all of a sudden you go on television from go downstairs and seeing someone watching demonic possession, and you're just saying, "Oh, that's why." All kinds of signs mean that you're either being warned by God that this is happening to you, or all kinds of other things that mean that God is trying to tell you something that He's trying to snap you out of it. Then the weather signs, that's second. That just means, or weather signs, or the spiritual times, or the times of the future mean, let's say that God's trying to tell us through moons, like red moons, all kinds of seasons. Like there's 4 blood moons during the 2-year span. Then there's a 5th one during another year span. Then there's the eclipse after that. I think God is trying to tell you guys that the end is coming. That's what he's trying to tell us. There's no other way to describe it except that the end is coming. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen at a certain time. It just means it's coming. Or how about wars and rumors of wars? That's happening all over the world right now. Syria, Africa, parts of Europe where there's riots, America in riots, Mexico, South America, Canada in the Arab problems, and parts of Japan where YouTube is going after Japan with its tactics, maybe in the future. China in persecution all over India and all that, even in Russia, so of Asia. I just described every country except for Australia, and that's basically warfare on the Christian in Australia. So I just pretty much described every country. Even New Zealand might be having problems because of its tactics of belief. So yeah, I described every country. And there's rumors of war in Antarctica as well. That should be a very scary hint. So another sign of the wonders of heaven are people are going in unbelief, like Australia. That should be another sign. People are becoming cold. People are rebelling. And we're next to the point where the whole world will believe. We're right next to it, guys. So if you think that, well, we're not even near it, well, we're near it. Wars and rumors of wars was since World War II and World War I. And obviously, we have to be very careful of what we believe in, but we've already had all of that. And then some, like earthquakes and all that. We've had earthquakes in various places since, maybe 2004, and natural disasters since the late 90s. And we're already at people turning cold. Like since 2012, since the end of Obama. So that's probably, I would say 2013, since the big gay pride started happening, and then we started becoming cold and started hating each other. Since Donald Trump came in office, we're right next to that ending of humanity. Like I said, it's going like a spike. So we're really close to the end. We're years away. We're a lifetime away from this end. So that's another sign. But then there's signs and dreams. That you should also pay attention to, and that's the one that most people don't even pay attention to. Is dreams, in signs and dreams. People think that the dreams are direct and that they mean the direct thing, but they don't get the signs. Jesus talks in signs, and obviously, the only signs he's going to give you are what he's talking about in heavenly language, in heavenly host language. Like everything of the earth, like biblical times. I have to look at the Bible, but I'm not a dream interpreter. That's all I'm saying. You need a dream interpreter to interpret the signs. But let's say there's death in your dream. That could mean physical death, which is a literal thing, or it could mean spiritual death. Maybe a jar. That could mean refreshing source, or it could mean death. Not that, I don't know what it means. Like a jar of clay means, it could mean two things. It could mean your own refreshing source of water, or it could mean if you see a beautiful jar of clay, that could mean that's the way that who you are or what your life is like. Pay attention to that jar of clay. Or maybe it's not another sign that people would pay attention to. So maybe there's, let's say, an alligator, a crocodile. Let's say you see a crocodile in your dream. That means there's a spiritual attack in your dream. You're basically a very important role model. And that crocodile is trying to destroy your life before you become an important role model. So please pay attention and pray and fast. And obviously, I don't have all the symbols in dreams, symbolic dreams and all that. You have to really pay attention to your dream, and God speaks in His own language. And every animal is a symbol. Every event is a symbol. So yeah, this may be a weak message, but obviously, it has a purpose, and its purpose is to tell you that God talks in symbols, and He's trying to tell you something. He's trying to tell you something to help you. And if you ever have something that's convincing, like if you ever have something that's not convenience. Well, coincidence. If you ever have something that's a coincidence, and you ever have something that is a deja vu, almost done. I know, almost done. If you ever have something as a coincidence and almost like a sign or something like that, or a deja vu, you better listen to God, especially when it comes to dreams, and especially when it comes to the signs of stars these days, of course. So that's all I have to say. Okay, I'll be done now. Okay, bye.